lovers, welcome back. It is time for another Sunday Stash and Standouts. I know I haven't done one of these for a while, and my really only excuse is that I've been hanging out with my boyfriend. And I think that's a pretty good excuse. So anyway, on to Sunday Stash and Standouts. I do have a fail this week, so I will be including that as well. So what this video is, if you are new to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Sorry it's been so long. But what this video is I just kind of go over with you what I've been wearing consistently throughout the last week. Generally what I do every week is I pick out a handful of things to try and go through them, and I kind of wear the same thing for a week and then I switch it up so that I have everything with me. And I also include any fails that I might have, so I'm just going to get started and I will go in order of the way I put them on my face. So and a lot of these things are things that I've kind of been using for the last several weeks, for the weeks that I missed too. So for my primer, I've been using the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Perfecting Primer. This is my favorite drugstore primer ever. It is really similar to the Smashbox primer. It's just a clear gel, but I actually like this better than the Smashbox primer. I think this one lasts longer. It doesn't make my face oily. It looks great. My foundation stays great throughout the day. Actually, my makeup that I have on right now, I am going on probably about 12 hours with it on. And I didn't do any touch-ups. I probably should have touched my makeup up before I started doing videos. I put lipstick on. That's good, right? But I love this primer. It's $13. I think you can get it at Walmart. I highly, highly recommend it. For foundation, I have been using my Makeup Forever HD foundation. I really missed this foundation over the summer when I had a tan. I just couldn't use it. It was too light. This is in the color N120, so it is a fairly light color. I absolutely love it. It's a slightly dewy foundation, but not overly so. It is what I have on right now. And I really love it. A little bit goes a long way and gives you a fantastic finish. For concealer, and I'm throwing things here. For concealer, I've still been using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in the color Light. This is in my Finish 6 by Christmas, and it is getting so close to Christmas, and I am right here. So I'm thinking I have maybe 1 or 2 uses, but this thing just seems to keep going on forever. I like this concealer. It's fine. It is not my favorite, though. I will not be repurchasing this one. I will be purchasing from the drugstore from now on the NYX, I have it right here, the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I like this one a ton better. So when that one is empty, I will be switching over. To set my foundation and my concealer, I've been using the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. This stuff is $3 and it is fantastic. I do have a high-end, and I cannot remember off the top of my head who it is, but I do have a high-end one, and I forget it every week, don't I? That I like better than this because it's not quite as shimmery, but for $3 you really can't beat this. Then I've been using the Makeup Forever HD setting powder for my foundation. This is just a white translucent powder. It's great. I love the container for this because you can just stick your powder brush in it and you get just the right amount. It's got one of those little screens on it, and the lid actually fits down in there, so if you're carrying it around with you, it doesn't spill everywhere. So I highly recommend that. It's not cheap. It's like $24, I think, but it lasts a really long time because you just need a tiny bit at a time. Okay, eyebrows. This again is in my Finish 6 by Christmas. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but if I sharpen this one more time, I might. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Sculptor, and this is in the color Dark Brunette. I've been using this one a whole lot more on this side. I like this product. It's probably my drugstore holy grail eyebrow pencil. I think it's fantastic. It goes on great. The color works really great. It's got this nice little brush on the end, which I actually have started to prefer over my regular brush, and then it's got wax on the other side, which I don't use quite as much because my eyebrows tend to stay where they are. So love, love, love that product. Let's see, other face stuff. For my bronzer, I have not been doing an all over bronzer. I've only been doing contour, and I've been using a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and this is in medium deep, and a little bit of this goes a very long way. I've been using this for several months now. Oh, and it just smells so good because it smells like chocolate. You can't beat makeup that smells like chocolate. This is one of my favorite bronzers of all time. This one and the Kat Von D, and then Tarte's Park Avenue Princess are my favorite bronzers of all time. And I just threw it over there. Okay. I'll pick that up in a minute. For blush, I have been using Kat Von D's Blush in Truth, which is what I have on right now. I think that it is a fantastic color for winter because it's subtle, it's not too bright, it doesn't just make my cheeks sort of stand out. And since I've been doing a lot darker eyes because it is winter and I have an excuse to do darker eyes. I know I do darker eyes all year round, but I do try to tone it down a little bit in the summer months, in the spring, and lighten it up a little bit, but I've just been going all out this winter, and so this has been a really fantastic blush. I did get this earlier this spring, so I'm not sure if this one is still out or not. For my highlight, I've been using Too Faced Candlelight Glow. I love this bronzer. It was my absolute favorite bronzer until I got the Balm's Mary Luminizer, and now that is my absolute favorite, but I still really love this one. It's got the white side and the light pink side, and I just swirled it all together and use that for my highlight. It is what I have on right now. It's a little bit more subtle than the Mary Luminizer. It doesn't have quite as much shimmer to it, so it's a very nice subtle highlight if you're just looking for something to do every day. And let's see, on to eyes. I've been using two different things for my eye bases over the last week, and it just kind of depends on what eye color I've been going for. I've been using Be a Bombshell's eye base in Submissive, which is this beautiful bronzy gold. I really love this base. It makes my eye makeup last forever. It doesn't crease. It doesn't move. It's brilliant, and the color is very, very subtle. I got this in one of the subscription boxes last month. It's not a very expensive product, I don't think, but I am really just absolutely in love with it. And then, of course, this is almost always in my weekly stash, Maybelline's Color Tattoo in Too Cool, which is this beautiful shimmery white. That is what I have on today. I generally use this whenever I'm going to do a very light or white base on the inside of my lid or something silvery. I really like using a white base for those lighter colors because it makes them pop and it makes the color show up a little bit more true than it actually normally is. So this is a really great base to use. For tight lining, I am still working on the Lord & Berry Silk Gel Kohl Liner. The more that I use this, the less I like it. This is in my Finish 6 by Christmas. I don't think that I'm going to make it because I only use pencil for tight lining, but if I sharpen this one more time, I may not really be able to hold on to it anymore. The reason I say I like this less the more that I use it is because as I use it, it seems to get softer and softer, and the softer it gets, the more it moves. When I first started using it, it didn't move at all, and now that I've used it quite a bit, it seems to be moving all over the place. So I think after the Finish 6 by Christmas, I'm probably just going to call this done and go back to my Buxom waterproof liner or a Kat Von D liner that's going to stay a little bit better. For my upper lash line, again, I've been using two different things. I've been using my Kat Von D inked liner in Trooper. If you've been around my channel at all, you know that this is my holy Grail liquid eyeliner. I love this stuff. This is not the tattoo liner. This is the inked liner. It's got a bit of a thicker tip on it, so it draws a thicker line, which I like. So the tattoo liner used to be my favorite. Now it's this one because I like that thicker tip. If you're looking to do a thinner line, then I would recommend the tattoo liner instead of the inked liner. Then I've also been using this, which I think I got in BoxyCharm last month. This is Tarina Tarantino, and this is a glitter liner in Black Diamond. This stuff is so fantastic. It's a brush, so it is a little bit more of a challenge to put on, but I want to show you this. How well this goes on. When you do a line, you can see all the glitter in it, but when you do a line, it just goes on so smooth and so easy. It is wet, so once you put it on, you do need to kind of keep your eyes so that they can dry a little bit, because if you open your eyes immediately, it will get all over your upper lid. But you can really see the glitter. It goes on beautiful, and it's still really black. My main problem I've always had with glitter liners is that you can see the glitter, but there's no real color to it other than just glitter. And this one is absolutely black plus glitter. I have not had a Tarina Tarantino product yet that I've been disappointed in, and I cannot wait to get more. A really great place to get Tarina Tarantino products is HauteLook. There is a link always in my description box down below for HauteLook. You can find all sorts of beauty products at a discount. It's where I buy most of my high-end makeup, so definitely check it out. Then for lashes, I have been using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is my holy grail high-end mascara. This stuff is amazing. It is amazing. If you're looking for hooker dollhouse eyelashes, then you want this. You don't need false lashes if you have this mascara. Excuse me. Now for eyeshadow this week, oh, I am so super excited about this. I ordered this with the VIB Rouge early release, so I'm not sure if it's available yet, but it will be available, and it is the Kat Von D Interstellar palette. You guys, okay, you already know I have a serious crush on Kat Von D. Her makeup and the person and her tattoos, and I just have a girl crush on her. But look at this palette. This is the same size as the butterfly palettes, the Chrysalis and the Monarch that just came out over the summer. So this is the same size, it's the same kind of packaging. It's got the big mirror on there. You can see with the Chrysalis, pull that out. They are exactly the same size. But I mean, look at these colors. These are absolutely beautiful. This one looks like it's fairly light, but it is actually a really, really beautiful lilac color. This one is a gorgeous white silver. This black is so pigmented. This purple is just so pigmented. I have had so much fun playing with this palette because you can do neutral stuff, you can go crazy. It is what I have on right now. I have on, let's see, right now I have on these four over in this particular area right here. So that's what I have on today. Super loving it. You will probably see this from me a lot more. If you guys want to see a full review on this palette, swatches, looks, or anything, leave me a comment down below and let me know, and I will put that together for you. I am having so much fun with it, and that is everything, but I do have a fail. I got this in BoxyCharm last month. It is by Miche Beauty Cosmetics. This was like a $44 eye primer. I expected amazing things out of an eye primer that cost $44, but it stinks. It's just a cream base, basically like your Too Faced or your Urban Decay, just the standard one. It's just going to give you a natural color base, but it is too creamy. My eyeshadow creased within 30 minutes of putting this on, and I tried it multiple times. I tried it about 3 or 4 times, and then I just couldn't do it anymore because it made my eyeshadow look so bad. And I even tried some of the eyeshadows without a base at all, and they didn't crease. So why do I want to use a base that's going to make my eyeshadow look worse than if I didn't use anything? So this was a big uber fail. I have no idea why this stuff costs $44. It is a tremendous disappointment. So that is everything for this week. Leave me a comment below and let me know if any of these products are things that you love, or if there's anything that I need to just rush out to the drugstore or to Ulta or Sephora and try immediately. Let me know. Let me know about that Interstellar palette, what you want to see, and thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to try to really get back on track of doing this video every single week for you guys, because you guys seem to really like them and I really enjoy filming them. So thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.